Welcome to my next Big Bang Theory Season 11 episode review video. Before I get into that though, pretty important. If you aren't caught up to the point where I am and rewatching or watching The Big Bang Theory, or you're just not entirely sure, then you definitely need to take the initiative and pay attention to the episode's title, which of course I'll mention as well as put in the description. If that happens to be the case, you find that you're not caught up, it would be my recommendation that you don't watch this detailed review any further to avoid any potential spoilers. And this will be The Big Bang Theory, Season 11, Episode 23. The title of this episode is called The Sibling Realignment. And this will be my review reaction recap after just finishing watching the episode. So Amy has arrived home and finds Sheldon in a heated phone conversation. She says Amazon, and Sheldon says no, his mom. His mom won't come unless Sheldon invites his older brother Georgie, his brother who tormented Sheldon throughout his childhood and still holds a grudge against him. She won't come if Georgie isn't invited to the wedding. At Howard and Bernadette's house, the posse is assembling the gift bags for the wedding guests. The fact that Sheldon didn't invite his brother gives the drama that the older girls were expecting at a wedding. Howard comes downstairs and asks what the symptoms of pink eye are because both kids have it. Amy is upset because she doesn't want to be sick since her wedding is next week. Penny body checks Howard from coming downstairs to keep him away from the bride. While Raj and Leonard play a video game, Raj complains that he might be the only single guy at the wedding without a date. Sheldon enters and asks Leonard about his brother, who wasn't that mean to Leonard. Georgie isn't returning Sheldon's calls. On his brother's phone message, it told Sheldon to call back on to 1-800-SUCK-IT. Leonard says that short of flying there, what else does his mother expect him to do? On a plane to Texas, Leonard keeps wondering why he was going. Bernadette and Raj are discussing his wedding date problems. He wonders why he can't call a firm and just hire a woman. Bernadette explains that it's called an escort service. Howard comes down the stairs with a case of pink eye and mentions to Raj that he should not have used his VR goggles. In Dallas, Sheldon and Leonard arrive outside Georgie's place of business, the Dr. Tire Store. He apparently has a chain of tire stores. Sheldon uses that to get that degree. Only one needs a semester of community college. Inside, a clerk says that she'll go contact the doctor. Sheldon claims that he is the only doctor there, to which Leonard objects. Georgie comes out, played by Jerry O'Connell, and asks what the hell Sheldon is doing there. Also, he goes by George now. Sheldon tells him that he wasn't returning his calls. Georgie reacts that Sheldon was the smart one and he should be able to figure that one out. Leonard adds that Sheldon isn't smart like that. His brother complains that they haven't spoken in 10 years and now Sheldon expects him to drop everything because that's what he wants. Penny answers a Skype call and finds that Bernadette has pink eye. Amy jumps onto the call yelling that she also got it, though Penny is still healthy. Bernadette suggests that Amy wear a veil, which Penny initially finds funny. Amy is afraid that Sheldon may never return from Texas if he knows she is sick. Bernadette then suggests that Amy tells Sheldon that the wedding theme is The Walking Dead, which Amy accepts as a plan B. In Georgie's office, he is not happy that Sheldon is now inviting him because their mother wants him there. Georgie just wants Sheldon to ask him nicely, which Sheldon does. He thanks Sheldon and then adds he would rather swallow a pregnant wildcat than come. Sheldon leaves, explaining that it is good that he sells tires because he is very tiresome. At the motel, Sheldon is arguing with his mother, who wants her boys to work it out between themselves. Sheldon blames his brother for being mean to him all through his childhood. He once threw away his Halloween costume and Sheldon had to dress up in a sheet as a ghost. Leonard decides to go talk to Georgie again. Raj had a date, but it didn't go well since he is now infected. Amy isn't sympathetic either since she is getting married and her maid of honor looks fine with her clear eyes. Leonard returns to Georgie's office as Georgie finishes a big tire deal. Leonard tries to tell Georgie that they were a lot alike and that he picked on him so much. Georgie feels like he was protecting his younger brother from life and his own, his own issues. The Halloween costume was a Madame Curie, and Georgie didn't want him to get beat up. He looked after him, drove him around, and explained and apologized to others when he was rude. Not unlike Leonard, Sheldon got all the extra family money to go to college and study in Germany, while Georgie had to work hard to open his first tire store. And then, who was their mother most proud of? Sheldon. Leonard added that his mother is also prouder of Sheldon than him, too. That was actually funny. At the pediatrician's office, Penny is playing with a kid's toy. Everyone came since they all needed to find out whether their pink eye cases were viral or bacterial. Howard suggests that Amy wear a welder's mask to the wedding. Bernadette pops in with the good news was that it was a bacterial and not contagious case they all have. They will be well by wedding time. At the hotel, Sheldon is on the phone complaining about the spelling on their room service menu. Leonard comes in with Georgie and tells Sheldon that he needs to apologize to him. Sheldon explains that Georgie doesn't know what he is putting their mother through. Georgie retorts that Sheldon doesn't know how bad it was for their mother after their father died, and that he had to take care of their mother and Missy. Mary wouldn't let Sheldon know how bad things were. He again was protecting his little brother. Just because life was hard for Sheldon, didn't mean that it was hard for everyone else. Sheldon didn't realize that and apologized, and then he honestly asked Georgie to come to the wedding, which Georgie said he wouldn't miss it. So I think Georgie was planning on coming all along. Sheldon and Amy are talking about the success of the trip, though Amy won't show her swollen eye. She's sitting like this, because it's her right eye. It's pretty funny. And she also suggests that he doesn't have to hurry home and that he could stay another 2 to 3 more fun-filled days. Sheldon agrees, so now they could visit a local trade museum, which thrills Leonard. And then in a pharmacy checkout line, Raj meets a woman who also has pink eye. And she's like, step back, move away, give me some space. And then he's like, oh, me too! And then invites her to the wedding. And that's what ends this episode of The Big Bang Theory. So I'm going to score this one an 8.4 out of 10. Character of the episode, I mean, Sheldon was great, but Georgie was also good too. So I'd give them co-characters of the episode at this point. And then, as many of you know, I rate Penny, because Penny is the reason why I started watching The Big Bang Theory, and one of the reasons why I continued watching The Big Bang Theory. Penny was good in this one. I'll give Penny a 9.0 out of 10. So you've heard everything that I have to say. Now it's your turn. If you're a fan of The Big Bang Theory and you want to help me out with the YouTube algorithm, please consider Hulk smashing the like button. It does help out with that algorithm. Share the video with a friend. Put this video on any one of your social media platforms. Don't forget to sound off in the comment section about what your thoughts are on this episode of The Big Bang Theory. What would you rate it, and who would you choose as your character or characters of the episode? If you want to rate Penny like I do, you can go ahead and do that in the comment section as well. And then last but certainly not least, don't forget to hit that sub button. You're watching the video anyway. Subscribe to the channel, join the team, show your damn support, and be a part of something special, and you never know what you're going to see on JDev TV.